Hi, everybody. It is time for our thoughts about love today. And we just got back a few minutes ago from our first Lenten service. In our town, 3 of the churches get together and do Lenten services. So that was nice to visit with other Christians here in our town and have some fellowship with them afterward. And so now we're back home again. I just finished up my little painting, and so let me share the quote that I chose for today. Be easy to love, hard to break, and impossible to forget. And that is a quote from a writer and poet named JmStorm, and also known as Jonathon Muncy Storm. I had never heard of him before, but that thing about the phrase about be easy to love kind of hits me. And I think it's good for us to think about that. Are we people that are easy to love? I think all of us probably know certain people in our lives that it's a little bit harder to love them because their personalities are bristly, or there's just certain things that make it a little bit harder to love them. It's probably not good to admit that, but I think it's true for everyone, right? So are we people that are easy to love? Think about that and ask God to show you if there are parts of your personality or things that you do that might make it a little more difficult for people to love you. I think that the Holy Spirit can help us to become more loving people, it's easier for people to love us. And then let me share a verse from Jeremiah 31, verse 3. And this is focusing on how the Lord loves us. And earlier in the verse, it says something about the Lord, and it's L with the capital O-R-D, the special word for God in the Old Testament, the tetragrammaton that it's called. So the Lord is saying this. He says, I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. And so I think that's good for us to remember that God's love for us is everlasting. His kindness is unfailing. He can't stop loving us. And so we can really draw on that and rely on that and be grateful for that. So let me show you my little painting. The paint is still wet. I just finished it up. I did the background earlier today, and I just came home and put the little boxes on top and some hearts. I got the inspiration because we watched a video in Sunday school today, and it had a little box that was kind of offset like that with 2 lines going out of it. And I thought, that might be kind of fun to try on a card or a little piece of my little painting for today. I'm not super happy with how it turned out, but some days are going to be like that, right? And I see that, like, I put tape around it and the paint bled underneath the tape on the right side. So, but it's another little painting that reminds us of love and how important that is. So let me turn it back around. And that is it for today. I'll be back tomorrow with some more thoughts, another painting, and I don't know what else to say. I think we're going to go and do a video call with our kids in New Zealand because this was Erin's first full day of teaching. It's Monday in New Zealand right now, and so we'll check it out and see how she did for her first day. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more thoughts, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.